Hey everybody, Jared back once again, and today we're taking a look at Smart Screen Off. This application is pretty cool. It actually uses your accelerometer and proximity sensors to enable, disable your screen, the flashlight, clocks, all kinds of neat stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it can do. So starting from how to screen off, we've got some different options here that we can select on how to turn the screen off. The first one is screen off by widget. Now, obviously, you would just select the widget from your widgets menu and place it on your home screen and just tap on it and it'll turn your screen off. I think that's boring. It's just kind of like a toggle, so I'm not going to demonstrate that for the purpose of this video. But moving on from there, we have screen off by notification. We'll go ahead and enable that, and you'll notice we've actually got a notification that pops up top left-hand corner there, and it actually gives you the battery percentage of what your battery is running at right now in sort of like a little circle format as well. And we'll drop that down, and you can actually tap the notification. It'll turn the screen off. Also, you'll notice that it gives us a little readout of the voltage that the battery's at, temperature in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and disable that one because that's not particularly my favorite. The next one that's kind of cool is screen off by flip. By enabling that, whenever you're done using your phone, just go ahead and flip it over and it'll turn the screen off, as you can imagine. The next one is pretty cool also, screen off by proximity. So say for instance you have that enabled, go ahead and toss your phone in your pocket. As you can see here, it turns off the screen right away and it's actually quite responsive. And furthermore, if we wanted to sort of complement that particular option, we'll go ahead and drop down the home how to screen on and turn on the screen on by proximity. So say for instance you put it in your pocket, it turns the screen off. When you're ready to use the device again, pull it out of your pocket and it'll notice there's no objects in front of the proximity sensor, and it turns the screen back on, which I thought was really, really cool. And we've actually also got shake off and on. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and shake the device and it'll turn it off, and shake it again and it'll turn it back on. Again, really, really cool feature. Let's go ahead and minimize those. And screen lock unlock is actually a feature depending on how you have the settings set up here. Sometimes you'll go ahead and try to unlock or turn on the display again, if you will, and it'll take you to the lock screen, which to me kind of defeats the purpose of this application. So you'll just go ahead and enable that and you can bypass the lock screen. Expand status bar. Basically, when you have it either enabled by widget, which again in my opinion is boring, or by flip, which is kind of the cool method, what you would do is you enable it, flip it over, and it'll actually drop down your notification panel for you, which I thought was kind of interesting, but not particularly a feature I'd use myself. Moving on from there, we've got show clock. So if you're in an application, you want to take a look, and it's a full screen application, and you want to take a look at what the time is, go ahead and enable one of these, either to digital or analog. Shake your screen, and as you can see, the time shows up, just like that. And same as analog, just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what that looks like right there. So that's pretty cool too. Next one down from there is flashlight. This is pretty cool. Of course, you can add a widget, just like another toggle. But instead of having to either, access it from the toggle or from your notification panel, just go ahead and enable the by shake, on off by shake. And so when you shake your device, it turns the light on. Shake it again, and it turns the light off. That's a pretty cool feature in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and disable that. And system overlay. So we've got battery progress bar. This is kind of like Team Battery Bar's battery bar. I reviewed that application a little while ago. And as you can see there, at the top of the status bar there, we've got a little battery progress bar. And so if I could turn it off, you'll see it turns on and off. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out a way if we can change the color. I don't think we can, but still, it's kind of a cool feature. Also, we've got overlay icon. You'll notice top left-hand corner there, it's kind of like a little power button. That'll stay on all time. So if you do want to turn off your screen by using this particular method, you don't want to shake your phone, you don't want to use the power button, you don't want to use a widget, you can just hit that little button there. You can also change the color of that overlay as well. I don't particularly like that method, so I disable it. We also have some other useful features in here. As you can see here, we've got change the widget color of that overlay. You can enable proximity and landscape. You can have screen off and on alerts, shaking alerts, and a bug patch that I recommend you guys reading about if you are still running an ice cream sandwich, which the majority of you will be. Make sure you read the description in the Play Store page about what that does. And down below that, we can actually hit the button and it'll expand all of them. Now moving over to sensor, we've actually got control over our sensors. You can change the flip time, proximity timing, the proximity sensitivity, as well as your accelerometer sensitivity, or as they call it, shake sensitivity. So I like those options that we do have the option option to decide on what we want to be the maximum or minimum sensitivity. Next tab over from there is just help, and this just gives you a basic rundown of actually how to use the application as well as how to install it, because it does actually require device administrator privileges to run. Really powerful application. It works really, really well. I like it. I think it's really cool, especially the proximity on and off, as well as the screen shake on and off. I think are both really, really cool features. In my opinion, sort of the best part about this particular application. Anyways, guys, this is $1.75 in the Play Store. No, there isn't a light version, unfortunately, but I guess because he did probably put in quite a bit of time and effort, that's why the price is about $1.75. I'll be posting a link in the description below for you guys to go download it if you want to check it out. Really cool stuff here. He's also got some other interesting applications I recommend you guys check out. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that you guys would be interested in, would actually use yourselves, and what your favorite feature about this particular application is. Like, which one would you probably use the most, either the proximity shake on or off. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, hit that likes button down below. Show me some love, folks. And if you haven't already, you may want to consider subscribing for more videos like this in the future. Until next time, guys, cheers.